Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Now we're going to talk about the threat by the Rivers State House of Assembly, led by Martins Amehule, who had given Governor Simi Fubara 48 hours to bring before it, to table before it, the 2025 appropriation bill. Although they did not say what they would do at the expiration of their threat or the expiration of their deadline, but already tongues are beginning to wag about what are their intentions in issuing such unprecedented order to a sitting governor to present an appropriation bill for 2025. Of course, the Amehule-led Rivers State House of Assembly, which is a House of Assembly that is loyal to the former governor of Rivers State and now Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nyesom Wike, are acting based on the recent Supreme Court ruling, which brought them back to power, brought them back to reckoning, because when they defected from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress in December 2023, it was assumed that they have lost their seats in violation of Section 109(1)(g) of the 1999 Constitution, which laid out the sanction for anyone who defected from the political party that sponsored him to power and moved to another party when the primary party that sent them to office didn't have any crisis, as was the case when these people defected. Now, their defection matter is still pending in court, but they have a lifeline that the Supreme Court in their latest ruling has recommended them back, that they should be allowed to operate at the State House of Assembly of Rivers State. And one of their first plenary decision or resolutions on Monday, that was March 3rd, they issued 48 hours ultimatum to Governor Simi Fubara to present the 2025 budget to them. And you and I know that Simi Fubara had already presented that budget to the Okojombo-led State House of Assembly before the Supreme Court ruling. So they are insisting that the governor must present it in 48 hours. Now, as I'm talking to you now, the 24 hours has passed out of the 48 hours. It therefore means that by Wednesday will be 5th of March, the 48 hours will elapse, and Nigerians will be waiting to see what they are going to do. What are the options for the Rivers State House of Assembly led by Amehule that is loyal to Nyesom Wike? What are they going to do by Wednesday when this thing expires, when their deadline to the governor expires? But there's also something that is very curious. You know that in the speech that was delivered by the governor after the judgment of the Supreme Court, the speech he delivered, statewide speech, Simi Fubara made the speech to the state, accepting, even though they disagreed with, he said that they disagreed with the judgment of the Supreme Court, but they have no choice but to accept it, and he promised that they will implement it. He did say one important thing. He said that even though we have not seen the details of this judgment, he said that his team of lawyers were yet to get a copy, certified true copy of the Supreme Court judgment, upon which even he is acting upon. Ordinarily, you would have said that Simi Fubara should just wait until they get the certified true copy. And then that certified true copy, his lawyers will now go through it. Because right now, nobody has the certified true copy of it. It is based now on what was reported, what people had in the open court when the justices of the Supreme Court one of them read the outcome of their judgment. That's what everybody's acting on, based on what was heard and people recorded, journalists wrote down, and whatever. The certified true copy is not yet available. Okay? Now, according to Simi Fubara, his team of lawyers said that the Supreme Court promised that the certified true copy of the judgment will be available on the 7th of March. To be available on the 7th of March. 7th of March is either Thursday or Friday. Now, before the lawyers of Simi Fubara could get this judgment and even study it, to be able to appreciate what was demanded of the governor to do, these people are threatening him, giving him 48 hours. It means that by Wednesday, when this ultimatum will expire, even the governor himself has not seen the certified true copy. His lawyers have not seen the certified true copy of the Supreme Court judgment. Even the lawyers of the Pro-Nyesom Wike lawmakers, who is believed that the Supreme Court had ruled in their favor, they have not been issued the certified true copy. So on what basis are they threatening the governor that he must present the budget on letters by Wednesday, giving him 48 hours? It is really strange what they are pushing this Simi Fubara and his supporters, and that's why people are saying, what is it? What do they want? What do they want? Is it that they want crisis in the state? They don't want an end to the problem of the state. Is it for what? Already they had succeeded in stopping the state allocation. That is not enough for them. They want to cause problem for the state by moving against it. What else is their next plot? If by Wednesday the governor was not able to present that budget, because the governor also had to listen to the advice from his own lawyers, their interpretation of what things that was supposedly said by the justice of the Supreme Court. He ought to study them. His lawyer ought to study it and advise him appropriately. But before the lawyers could get the copy of the court judgment, Supreme Court judgment, these people are threatening him. And the date of the expiration of their threat is a day even before the governor could have access to the Supreme Court judgment. On what basis are they doing that when they themselves, the lawmakers, don't have access to the Supreme Court certified true copy? On what basis are they acting on that? If not to cause unnecessary heating up the polity, heating up Rivers State. I don't see any basis for that. They ought to wait until the certified true copy of the judgment is gotten by the governor and his lawyers, so that they could be able to know what they are even interpreting. Kudos to Fubara. Even though he had not gotten the certified true copy of the judgment, he has told the local government chairman that was elected in October 2024 to step aside and hand over to local government administration heads of local government administration. He has done that to show that he was determined to implement whatever the Supreme Court says. Now, if the Supreme Court says that he must present the 2025 budget, of course he will do it, but he has to study the judgment first by his lawyers, but the lawyers have not access to those judgments, to the judgment of the Supreme Court. And I found it very appalling that in a digital age, where the Supreme Court justices will read their own judgment in an open court, and they will not immediately photocopy all this judgment they have read and distribute it to the lawyers representing both the governor and the lawmakers and everybody else. You have to wait days to get it in this digital age. It's really, it just speaks a lot about how our judiciary is just messed up. We're supposed to be technologically compliant. It's not rocket science. The justices read the thing in court. They cited whatever they cited as reasons for standing where they stood. Then, to make that judgment available, you wait for 1 week, 2 weeks. Where is that done in a civilized society? That's all part of the problem that judiciary create all over the country. That was why many of these justices, the United States government and the Canadian government, would deny them visas, because there are so much things that are absurdities to the eyes of the rest of the world that happen in Nigerian judiciary. So to me, I believe that what should happen is that the lawmakers should allow the governor to let him study it. If his lawyers say that that was one of the things that the Supreme Court actually wanted him to do, he has said it. He is ready to execute all the judgments, all the items that he was directed to execute as a result of that judgment. The governor said it in his statewide speech. Go and watch it. Go and listen to it. He is ready to do it if that is what it takes to represent the 2025 budget. Of course, they themselves, they were smart. They didn't say, before they were making noises about the 2024 budget. They were making noises that he must represent the 2024 budget. But they know they can't do that again after the Supreme Court ruling. Now they now concentrate on 2025 budget, which the governor had already presented to Okojumbo-led State House of Assembly. But I think that the governor himself is ready to represent it if that was a requirement by the Supreme Court. But if it is not, I can tell you that he will not represent that budget. Even if the heavens will fall, he will believe there will be enough men in Rivers State to hold it. I don't know what to think about the 48 hours ultimatum given to Governor Simi Fubara by the Pro-Nyesom Wike-led lawmakers. What do you think about this 48 hours ultimatum given to the governor, given what you have now heard from me about some of the challenges that the governor has when it comes to actually understanding what the judgment was all about, having not been briefed by his team of lawyers who are yet to get the certified true copy of the Supreme Court judgment. What is your view? Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you.